Nimrod, the king of rebellion and legend. Nimrod is one of the most intriguing and controversial figures in ancient history and religious texts. Mentioned briefly in the Bible, primarily in the book of Genesis, he is described as a mighty hunter before the Lord and a powerful king whose influence extended over multiple kingdoms. Though his mention in Scripture is brief, later Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions have expanded on his story, portraying him as a symbol of rebellion, pride, and tyranny. According to biblical accounts, Nimrod was the great-grandson of Noah, descending from the line of Ham. After the flood, humanity began to repopulate the earth, and Nimrod emerged as a leader of extraordinary ambition. He is credited with founding several cities in Mesopotamia, including Babel, Erech, Uruk, Akkad, and Calneh, all located in the land of Shinar. These cities became centers of early civilization, trade, and cultural development, yet they are also remembered as places of defiance against God. Nimrod's reputation as a mighty hunter has been interpreted in multiple ways. Some scholars suggest it indicates his skill in hunting animals, reflecting a literal meaning, while others view it as a metaphor for his dominance over people and nations. He is often depicted as a charismatic yet ruthless ruler, consolidating power through both diplomacy and force. His reign is associated with the rise of centralized kingdoms, the creation of military structures, and the establishment of human authority over the natural world. In Jewish tradition, Nimrod is famously connected with the Tower of Babel, an ambitious construction project aimed at reaching the heavens. According to these traditions, Nimrod's pride and desire to challenge God's authority led him to incite people to build the tower, which ultimately resulted in divine intervention. God confounded the languages of humanity, causing the builders to scatter across the earth and halting Nimrod's plans. This story has made Nimrod a symbol of human arrogance and the consequences of defying divine will. Islamic tradition also references Nimrod, portraying him as a king who confronted the prophet Ibrahim. In these accounts, Nimrod is depicted as a tyrant who claimed divine authority and challenged Abraham's message of monotheism. The Quran and Hadiths do not mention his name directly in all versions, but later Islamic exegesis identifies him as a figure who persecuted Abraham and sought to assert his dominance over people by force. His confrontation with Abraham is often used as a moral lesson about the dangers of pride, tyranny, and disbelief. Despite the negative portrayals, Nimrod's legacy is complex. In some historical analyses, he is recognized as a visionary leader who established the foundations of urban civilization in Mesopotamia. His organizational skills, military strategies, and city-building achievements are seen as early contributions to human development. However, the moral narratives surrounding his story emphasize the dangers of power when coupled with arrogance and the pursuit of personal glory over justice and faith. In literature, folklore, and popular culture, Nimrod has remained a compelling figure for centuries. He embodies both human ambition and the peril of overreaching pride. Artists and writers have depicted him as a king, hunter, and rebel, blending historical accounts with myth and legend. The tension between his achievements and his moral failings continues to inspire debates about leadership, morality, and the responsibilities that come with power. In conclusion, Nimrod is more than just a name in ancient texts. He is a symbol of human ambition, the complexity of leadership, and the moral lessons derived from history and religious narratives. His story spans multiple traditions, cultures, and centuries, making him a figure whose life and legend continue to captivate scholars, theologians, and storytellers alike. Through the lens of history, mythology, and morality, Nimrod serves as a reminder of the potential for greatness and the dangers of hubris.